need a little bit more. Designing a knife the old-fashioned way. No CAD. No CNC. This is in plastics right now. So I'm just making a pattern basically, which will have all my main holes, and then I can transfer them to whatever material I'm using. And then it looks like that shut. That backspace here, but more or less like this. This will be gone right here. Right there, gonna grind that away. I have to transfer the hole to the top. Looks pretty slick, I must say. It looks pretty slick. Like this tapered look from the larger to a smaller point, a thinner point. Still have room for a backspacer. Might have to add just a little bit more to the front so you don't expose the detent ball. But yeah. Right there. Three bearings gonna fit just fine. Use a brass and ceramic ball bearing set. Very good, high quality. That's 3/8. I don't have my screw holes yet. That's what I gotta figure out. So if I lock that in, bring the blade in just a little bit, we'll lock it right here. So it can either be a Let's make the first one a thumb stud just because we can, you know? We can. It's gonna be thumb studs, so we need thumb studs. We need the whole kit. So we got two. This is gonna be thumb studs and no backspacer. We're gonna test it with that. That's just what we're gonna do. 196. Over, so 196. Where's the first one? Thought I had. Okay, they're 190. I thought I did the math wrong on a different knife for a second. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Jesus Christ. So we need the whole kit and caboodle. We need all the screws. And this one's gonna be sick. This is a nice little knife. Need these. Put this away. I don't think we're gonna do the small ones. No, we're gonna do the big ones. We got that. We need pivot. How's everyone doing this evening? Everyone have a good holiday? I'm guessing you didn't in Palestine. No, you only need one in the back, actually. Thumb studs, we need to get it threaded. $180, $256, $316. Actually, we might do that. Just figuring out all the hardware real quick on this new design. That looks so sick right there. 1/4 inch. What I do also have is a smaller one at 256. Where the fuck are those? So we got one of those. Yeah, I'm not fucking with those. Too small. Number 4s are too small. So we're gonna skip those. We go number 3s. And the thumb stud. We might do something cool on them. So we got this and this. Threads onto a 256. I'll get that done in a second. Got that. Standoff. These are clip screws. Nice titanium pivot. What's up, Veg? Nice titanium pivot. That's something maybe we should look at. I don't know. Where are these at? Right here. Come on. Trying to watch me pull something out of a fucking jar. So this is 180. Three sixteenths. Just tuck that little one in there. Still go that size for there. Yeah. That's the new design, veggie. So the bevel will be accentuated or outlined by the handle. It's like a tapered handle. It's hard to see it. It's on like a weird angle. And then we go right in. So I'm gonna do a basic version right now. That's done. That's done. We're just doing one standoff. We have a piece of titanium right here, which is a little undersized, so we use it for spec. That I could find some steel. Titanium. And we got some this right here. Some Nitro V. Probably one of my favorite steels at this point. So this is the Reds layout die. I'll do the same thing to this. 3/16, 256. What's up, Jay? This is another one here. Another one of my models. This is a prototype. A couple prototype finishes. It's a pretty clean finish. It's just oil smear. It's my Nautilus pattern. This is my personal, like, every day. I'm ready to pivot. This model's pretty popular right now on the Facebooks and Instagram. Fits nice in the hand. Really grip it. Alright. Dab it. This one's made in country. It's a dauber. Took me a while to figure that out and find it, honestly. This stuff smells crazy. I probably should clean this before I do it, but it don't matter. Sometimes it matters, but not right now. We're gonna go all the way. I'm coloring in the lines. Probably should paint this outside, but whatever. It's almost done. It's called layout dye. Really good shit. Works well. This knife is pretty thin. So we got the blade steel here, it's Nitro V. Got the hardware. Let me get this dot pop. I think we're good otherwise. Alright, here I'm marking a center point on this plastic so I can then drill it. I'll leave a little extra when I trace it on both ends. 32. Very pointy right now, what it looks like in the design, but it's going to get thinned out big and rounded out. Retouch off, what the fuck does that mean? So this gets place for everything. If you see, that's where I'm working. 1 second. This is my work area. Let me get the camera off. Some stuff on her. So we got a little work area, some juices, a couple of this. This is some of my shop. simple mill. Torches, air, just all the good stuff, different air turbines. Veg might want to see the worms. The worms are doing good. I actually brought them in here. Just take a look. Nice, Jay, thank you. Trying to hit 1,000 for a while now. Let's take a peek at the worms. I gotta figure out something for that. Like a hook. I don't know. I just fed them 2 days ago, and then what's it called? Gave them bedding too, so they're eating the bedding right now. They love the bedding. But yeah, this is happy worms. Sold a lot of worms this year. That's where this channel started, was more, well, I mean, I was doing worms. I was doing knives before I was doing worms, but I started this channel kind of about worms. But anyway, yep, those are the worms. Happy, temperature controlled. You know, just living the dream. Alright, let's get this traced. I mean, it looks... It sounds like somebody's like right outside the door with fucking... But we're gonna add some to that anyway, so... Yep, so we're gonna take a scribe. Whoa. Whoa, looking at the ceiling. Great content. So all I'm gonna do is get a really nice scribe. This is a Starrett. I have another one here, another Made in Country one. This one I found in like an old dude's toolbox that I had bought. Really cool, very lightweight, but you can get very close with them. So basically we just want to avoid having to cut too much. We're gonna flip it when we do it. So let's do it here. And then I'm gonna go back with a Sharpie, and it's a good way to add is use a Sharpie. You get the width of the Sharpie. So I want to make sure that my detemp ball doesn't poke out at this top parts. I have the room, so you might as well just make sure it doesn't happen. And then I want it a little thicker there and here. That's it. That's all she wrote. Alright, so then we can cut that. We don't need to mark it yet. And then we can do another one right here. That's beautiful. Fucking right. Are we going to be able to make that turn now? It looks like we will be able to. That might be a better way to run it. On an angle like that. I like that. I like that. Pull back. We'll cut right through there. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. I'm not gonna mark the holes yet because I gotta cut it. I could, but I'm not going to. I mean, I could do basic, but so that's marked there too. So that maximizes it at this size. That definitely maximizes it. What's up, Harry? I'm making a knife. Here's the plastics for it. Oh, that's way too broken back. You can adjust the knife design though a little bit on the pivot. Let me see where it sits the best. So that's the plastics that I just made for this. Everything's done by hand when I'm figuring out the math. Alright, so that's done. Now we have this one. Blade needs to go right here. And it looks like we're gonna have plenty. We're just gonna run it like that. We should be fine. I don't need to add any to this blade. If anything, we're going to take a little bit of it away. I do have to mark and drill the hole for the thumb stud. The thumb stud right here. So I'll just take the marker, which is 332. It's like also it's basically you call it a transfer punch, but I'm gonna wait on that because I don't know exactly where I want that. So that instead of marking it and marking it wrong, so right there we have 2 scales I can cut out and a blade I can cut out. I guess I can cut them out real quick. Let's see. Do a rough cut and then I'm probably gonna get off for a while. I'll be on tomorrow. I usually go on pretty early. I'm just trying to cut on my bandsaw, man. I just want to cut. This shit distracts me. Fucking distracts me. You can't see it really. I'm not set up. I'm not a fucking cameraman. This is the problem. There's some bullshit around here that needs to get fucking cleaned up. For sure. Bingo. Might be a little loud, so close your little ear holes. doing something interesting. Great. Fucking right, Eric. Appreciate that. Yeah, who's above me right now in the streamline? Fucking some meth head eating fucking children. How long do them blades last? I have not expired one yet. The one that I carry it almost every single day. I carry two knives. I carry this one of my fixed blades, with a magnetic sheath that I came up with. Magnetizes in the front pocket, and you draw it like a folder. Hard to see it. So that's cut out. That's just rough cut. Actually, no, I'll cut the blade out too. Is it too loud? It's probably loud as well. Couple sandblasters, surface grinder, homemade router setup. This is pretty cool. This is a metal quarter round right there. That's carbide. It's a disc sander, grinder, sandblaster. Lots of sandblasting. Gotta put shit away, or else it never gets put away. Definitely. Try to make what I like right now. I'm desperately trying to make this business work so I can do what I want to do every day, and that's pretty much this. I got stacks of designs. It's another one that I have the math figured out on. A little stubby one, just plastics. I gotta get more of them out. Prototypes. Prototype. Thanks, Jed. Not finished, really. I do, Harry. I'll even try to. I'll even smuggle it into a country if necessary. I got smugglers that will just they'll put it in their fucking keister and they'll bring it to you. These are my personal produce, so these don't really count. I'll show you a couple other ones that are getting there. Oh, these are a lot of work in progresses. I got bad ADD. I get to certain points on knives and I just keep moving. This is magnet cut, really nice. That sound is very purposeful. I'm trying to. This is one that's cut out. The milling's done. This is a nitro. Probably do that. Try to get that done very soon. Just a lot in the works. This is one of my little full fixed blades. Nice little grind on it. I got the handles. This is actually a antique Westinghouse. I should finish this one. This is a rounded one. What do we got here? This one's going to a show. I haven't showed too many people this because it's not released yet, but this is a collab that I did with somebody. Float the backspacer. I hide the screws on the clip. This is like one of my OGs too. Came out really nice. Didn't sell at a show, so I sent it to a buddy to do his anodizing on. This one's pretty cool. This is for a show too. I don't even post them at all, certain ones. This is a special Damascus. This is thicker than normal. I'm going to redo this blade though. I'm going to get a different finish on it because I got that nice tooth right there. I'm licensed to do the Spyderco hole too. That hole right there cost me money to use. I pay to use their hole. This is for a left-handed. I took a pivot screw off this, but this is a left-handed one. It's hard to see, but. And this is those are for shows. I send out orders. I try to get them out weekly at this point. Would be nice. It varies. It varies. I was gonna do a price increase. This year, but I don't know. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do. If you want the price right now, let's go here. That's a different bandsaw. That's a crazy ass picture though. For a base model, Harry, it's 1,000. I was gonna bump it to 1,200 this year. I'm about to do an order or put an order together for somebody. It's this design here. He pushed me to do this design, and his has mammoth tooth, a crazy ass Damascus blade. This is just going to be a prototype. So, but yeah, the one that I do for this guy is going to be pretty insane. Cut this blade.
Handmade with manual machines. I'm not using CAD.
simulation to show how everything's gonna work out. I'm a fucking simulation. Yeah. And then there's like an art aspect to it, like some of these knives, it's like, and then there's like a tuning aspect. Like when you buy a Ferrari, there you need to do maintenance on it. You need to take care of it. Like these, I want to make an heirloom product. I want you to pass it down to your children. It's like something. It's like you're basically, it's like a legacy. Each one of these knives that I make, I believe that they're not just gonna get thrown away by the next generation. You're gonna see this thing and be like, oh wow, this is interesting. Even if we're using fucking lasers to cut shit, you know, that still might sit in a drawer and have a history to it. So it's like after that next generation, you're gone unless you do something. This might get me another couple years, you know. It's not something I worry about. It's just something interesting to think about. Where is your legacy at? I'm not having children, so. You dirty bird. The other one's way louder. The one that. It's so loud. This blade is almost done. Twice on this saw. Jammed my thumb right into it both times. Right up the middle of my fucking thumb. I get distracted very. You should not be talking to a fucking phone while you're touching the handsaw. Not looking at the fucking work. Holy shit. You're probably just watching because you think I'm gonna slip and cut my fucking hand off is what's probably happening right now. holiday? Everybody taking the holiday off right now? Anybody? Anybody have too good of a holiday, I guess? Oh yeah, we're gonna cut ourselves today. Definitely going to be doing a giveaway very soon on YouTube and on Facebook. So if you want to subscribe and stay in touch, it'll be happening very soon. It's probably going to be a fixed blade on YouTube, and then it's going to be a folder on Facebook, on my Facebook group. And the Facebook will be Instagram and Facebook at the same time. But I will be giving away one of my fixed blades on YouTube. I have a laser I'm about to order right now to start doing laser work on my knives. It won't cut anything, it'll engrave. I can't decide between a 30-watt fiber laser or a 50-watt fiber laser right now. I can't decide. I feel like the 30-watt will do just what I need. And then if I want to get a bigger one, I'll probably get a 100-watt one day and then save the money right now. I can't decide. I'm going to finance it. I'm not trying to. It does a 3mm depth cut on metal. Titanium is probably one of the hardest metals to cut, I would say, and that's what I'm cutting right now. Just nasty shit. It's great for making knives, though. But yeah, if you subscribe, you'll be able to follow me easier. I don't do whatever. But yeah, I will be giving the knife away. Profile looks like. Bingo. Let me put my mask on. Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. Let's go, ho, ho. This nasty shit to fucking... They probably get a fucking copyright strike for that. Fucking communist cunt. They keep fucking copyrighting my fucking lives. Like I'm not even making money on it. I was watching Joe Rogan in the background the other day and they fucking knocked me off like fucking communist little cunts. Fucking communist cunts. That's what the Facebook is communist cunt. You fucking commie cunt. You are a little dirty. That's a lot to grind. See, like it's really not smart to grind that much. This is a little less. Oh my lord. If you don't like Christmas, fuck you. It's like 4th of fucking July. 4th of fucking July. How you get fucked up right there is if I had just quickly gone down while the grinder was running and that, I would have just fucking, oh my god, caught my hair on the grinder and ripped my whole head off. That would have been crazy for film though. You guys would have got the show of the fucking lifetime. Holy shit. What the fuck? That's some like, what's that movie called? Destination? Final Destination shit you would have just saw if that happened. And just everything flew the fuck everywhere. Can you imagine? I get here, my hair gets ripped, my head just gets ripped the fuck off right on film. Holy shit. Long hair is definitely dangerous. Bandsaw, this little one does, it's a fucking workhorse, man. YouTube accidentally. Definitely wouldn't be a suicide. It'd be like it'd be a murder. I guess it is a suicide. Yeah, you're right. Not a voluntary one. An involuntary suicide. They wouldn't even know what to fucking call it. Accidental.
bit of this and a little bit of that. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Do this, a little bit of this, and a lot of bit of that. Where is that? That's the question.
Bigger wheel. Bigger wheel. Interchangeable wheels. Multiple grinders makes life easier. A lot of these things are built by us or modified by us. I see different things when I grind. I don't know. I'm better at designing a knife out of the grind, which doesn't really make any sense to anybody other than a knife maker. So like if you gave me a knife, I could grind another knife out of it, another tool with a knife. And I have trouble with staying within the lines. I never colored within the lines. When I was younger, I was always outside the fucking line, honestly. So it makes it hard to make a knife later on. It makes it harder. I'm being a little liberal right now on what I'm removing, just so I have a little bit of leeway, as you said. You know, that's a little breakage area. There's that. I got a real problem with making things too big. Like I want this knife to be smaller, and then I end up leaving lines and making it bigger, and then it's just a bigger knife. So, like that's what we're talking about getting into. These will all be rounded out a little bit. Watch my elbow on that motherfucking grinder. But yeah, that's the start of it. That's the gist. Like, yeah, you can rush and cut it faster. So that's when you get hurt too. You slip and it's not good. It's bad. It hurts a lot. What should the name of this knife be? One second, I'll show you it in a second. Maybe you guys can help me name it real quick. Give me some good ideas. Let me show you it in a second before you start naming. You guys like sparks? Ooh, Ooh, fire. I need your help naming this knife. Give me a second. There's a smoothness you want to be too, so you're not making fucking ripples, you know? It's easy to make ripples. Years to be able to not make ripples, you know? Do that for the other handle. Alright, 1 second. I'll show you the design in 1 second. Very close, getting very, very close. You ready to transfer the holes, and then I'm going to cut this on a bandsaw. This is steel. I'm going to show you 1 second. Let me get this blade just cut thin real quick, and then I'll show you the blade. I'm going to be giving the knife away to anybody that hasn't been on. I'll be doing one on YouTube. It'll be a fixed blade. So if you subscribe, you'll be able to keep track. It'll be sometime in January is what I'm thinking. The new year. A new me. And hell, it might even be this knife on Facebook that I'm giving away. I will be giving away a folder on Facebook. This is not heat treated yet, so it grinds really nice and easy. I've been using the same part of the belt the whole time. Pretty good belt. Used as hell too already. Can't mess up the heat treat when there is no heat treat yet, so it doesn't matter. Don't fail me now. Hit me subscribe. I'll be posting it on here for the Facebook one too, and there'll be another. You'll have to do something for the Facebook. You're gonna have to join my group on Facebook or friend me, and then in that post, share it or something like that in order to be put in for the giveaway. So you're going to have to work for it, you little fuckers. But it'll be a folding knife, so it'll be worth the work. Puppy will still fucking complain. Fucking cunts. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Let me get it. Boom, 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 bang. Ba-da-doo. What should we name it? What should the name be? I can't think of one. Anybody got a good idea for me? Throw me a bone. Sparks. Interesting. Spark. Spark. Arc. Arc. Spark. Arc. Folding salmon. Folding salmon? Does it look like a fucking fish to you? It's a fucking fish. Come on, let me get some names. Let me get some names. I know, what the fuck? There's 120 of you little freaks out there watching me right now, just fucking picking. And Harry's the only one talking to me. You all are fucking picking. I know, I know. What should we name it? Come on, don't be shy. It's not a fucking fish, Harry. Dolphin? Maybe a dolphin. Wing blade. There we go. Be real outdoors. It actually looks better from this way. That's actually the way you'll see it. Bamboo shoot. Dingleberry. Cheeseburger. This is called the bolt. The bolt. This isn't the bolt. This is a variation of the bolt. Again, this is a proto. But this is a variant of one of my knives called the bolt. It does look like a bat wing. It does. That's kind of cool, actually. It does kind of look like a bat wing. So that's a good idea. Because then what I'll do is I'll take like bat wing and go and look at like all the different words and even different like languages and stuff will sometimes give you something to work with. Bat wing, you're right. It does kind of look like a bat wing. Call it the Batman. Bat wing. Wing. Oh, the wingman. The wingman. That's kind of sick. The wingman. Interesting. That is kind of sick. Hey, you little freak, you outdoor. You already knew what I was thinking. You read my fucking mind. That's something interesting. Now, that does exist with Leatherman, but they can eat my shorts. You know? I think they have a wingman. Never leave home without your wingman. It is a good one. That is a good name. You might be onto something outdoors. Anybody else? Anything else? That's the design. Pretty small. Fits in your hand nice. Nice choke up. I'll do a bunch of testing. show you my other design. This is my personal. This is a full size SV1. I think Leatherman uses Wingman, but I don't care. Wingman. I really want man in my name. It is fitting though. It does kind of look like a wing. Come on, man. And it looks like a wing. I don't know. Call it the Peter Sorma. The pocket cleaver, huh? Like when you bend it like that, it starts to look like a bat. Even more. One that's deformed. It looks like a deformed bat. This is what it looks like closed. Nice tapered. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. That's what it's going to look like shut. Be able to just hit somebody with the butt of the knife also. Just there's going to be this tip hanging out. Just anybody have a name? I'm getting close. We're getting close. The Wingman is in front. Oh, that just ripped up. Great. The Wingman. Wingman. This is what it looks like with the grind on it and everything. Now, there's too much in my mind. That's the problem. Is ADD is not lack of attention; it's overstimulation. Look up bat names are dope. Maybe something in Latin. Yeah, you're onto something outdoors. That's what I usually do. Is I take that like Wingman, Batman into it, and then I look even down. Hence the salmon. Salmon. Yeah, because I'm always. Yeah, it's like I'm gonna name it the salmon because it's like me. I'm always going up fucking stream when I should be going downstream, making it easier. Yeah, I think that's enough for today. I got these guys cut really nice and clean. I gotta get them drilled. So the next, well, I guess I'll just show you that real quick. Dry these off. No. I don't mind it becoming easy after you become really good at it, you know? Like, you put effort into something, you push hard, and then you achieve it. Like, then I wouldn't mind it being a little easier. Like, I could make knife making easier for me. I could have all of my stuff water jet, and that's what most of these guys are doing. And it's probably just me being stubborn, but I just like doing it by hand for some reason right now. I'm only at, like, 50 folders maybe, not even, and it's like I basically started doing folders this year. I've been working on somebody else's folders for years and becoming very good at it, but really was just doing fixed blades. So now, like, a lot of this stuff is all I'm testing it right now pretty much. So we can pull that back even more, like to right there. Yeah, so we up that. I don't mind. All right, so we got the holes popped. Right there, done. But yeah, so I'm looking at these lasers. Does anybody know about lasers on here? Anyone know about lasers? Fiber lasers. 120 y'all. Anybody know about fiber lasers? These cants are so nice. Let's assume we do. I like you, Harry. I like you. You say what's on your mind. I appreciate it. Why would you want to make anything easy? All right, so let's assume that you do. So there's a bunch of different types of lasers. Where I'm stuck at pretty much is deciding if I can get away with my depth and clarity of engraving. So I think my next step on these knives is I can't carve. There's a bunch of artistic talent put into these knives, but trying to carve a fucking skull that looks like it's dripping through the fucking titanium, I can't do by hand. So what I'm thinking is getting a nice fiber laser and just getting some good art, some vector files, and trying to do some depth engraving. So I'm at a 30-watt fiber laser. It does a 3 millimeter depth of cut, which is about just around an eighth of an inch of depth, which is plenty. That's almost would cut. I'm running eighth of an inch titanium. It almost might cut it, so I can't decide between the 30 and the 50 watt. I am financing it, so I mean, there's quite a bit of money at stake. If I went eighth inch, it would cut right through it. So I don't think they say metal. They say it'll engrave titanium. I just don't know exactly. I will have a 30-day turnaround on it. The learning curve is pretty easy. It's just it's a very basic program that you can use. You can just bring a picture in and then turn it into a file that you can then cut with. So I don't know. I can't decide if I want to spend a little less right now, get the 30 watt, and it'll probably do just what I need, or do I spend another 1,000, get the 50 watt? It's definitely going to do what I need, but then it's still not the laser I would want. So it's like the mill behind me. This is a Chinese version of a Precision Matthews. They changed a few different things on it, and although I've made it to work exactly with the way I need it, when you get a knockoff version of something, they always skimp. That's why it's cheaper. They skimped on it, So and sometimes that's not the case, and it's still really big. Nope, didn't pay the power bill. So yeah, so now I got this with all holes on it, ready to get put over. Right, so my big thing, actually 30 watt. What would the extra 1,000 get you over the cheaper? It gets you 50 watts, so you get 20 extra watts, and it adds 2 millimeter to the depth of cut, which just doesn't even make sense. Like the number, it's saying millimeter, it's saying the depth of cut. So if it's something you're going to be using throughout your projects in the future, just go for the 50 watt, especially if you're thinking of upgrading at some point. If I upgraded, I would get a way better one. This is kind of like, I think it's going to do what I need it to do. It seems like there's enough video out there showing it's going to do it. I don't know, but you're already cutting through on a 30 watt. Yeah, that's what they make it seem like. They say on metal you'll be able to cut 3 millimeter, which is like right under an eighth of an inch. So I'm not even gonna be cutting that depth. Now I'm pretty much, I may go to 156, but again, I'm not cutting with it. I just want to do engravings, like cool different patterns. I could honeycomb. I could do my Nautilus pattern maybe with the laser. Do like finer, like this is a Nautilus pattern right here. Adds nice grip. So I could maybe add that throughout the whole thing. Because of the way I do that, I can't get this all the way throughout the knife, which seems to work. A lot of people like it. Pretty much every knife that I've done recently is a Nautilus pattern. But everything's pretty thin. I'm 140 to 150 on my blade thickness. That's after heat treat, that's after surface grinding. And then depending on what my backspacer is, I'm floating the backspacer most of the time on the knives. So if you look closely, there's a gap between the backspacer. You see those four little metal things right where this finger is? there's a gap. It's hard to see the light through it, but you can see through it. So that's a floating. And then I do hidden screws on the back on the clip, which is way harder to do. It also makes you have to go a little thicker on the clip material. That's my favorite. That's the original design. And they started getting me to do this harpoon, which I don't really like. I like this original design the best. Go for what's needed. Yeah. We're in the $1,000 range. So on the third, I guess I should, the price difference is like 1,000. So it's 1,600, which I'm financing either way on it. I'll pay. I would do a different plan. If I do the 30, well, I'll do a different plan so I pay it off a lot quicker. And what I'm using has 0% interest, so I'm just gonna pay it off in like 5 or 6 payments. So it's like it's just free money. I get a couple extra months before. So, and then I get a 30-day return. So if I don't like it, I can send it back. I don't know. The laser game is like there's millions of different lasers out there at this point. So you can trust somebody that already has one that you watch or trust, but really it's a pay to play. Like a lot of these guys that are showing the laser that they're using, they're being paid or being paid with the laser to use it. So I don't know. I need to order it tonight though. I need to make a decision. Sometimes I sit and don't. I have the laptop. Like if I was getting if we were talking about like a CNC. I would need to buy another laptop, which is like 2 Gs, because I need to run a different program, Fusion, which is pretty heavy duty when you're running simulation on cam. I see it being win-win. Get the 30 if it's not this. I'll go with the big. Yeah, you're right. That's probably what I'll end up doing. The only thing is I might lose the sale. That's what could be crazy. Is that they're doing $1,000 off on the 50-watt right now. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's the 30 though. I think I'm gonna go 30. Save the money. I think it's gonna do what I need. I don't need 5mm cut, so I don't need to cut through that. I mean, if that's the case, then maybe I could cut my fucking like inlays out or something like that with it. But that's crazy if that's really what it's doing. Because I know people with $6,000 or $7,000 lasers that are doing it at 3mm cut. So maybe they're getting better. Or what's usually is that they're lying cunts. That's the problem. Is most of the shit's coming out of China and they'll fucking lie to your face. Just straight lying fucking cunts. I don't know. I think I'm gonna wind it down. I think you're right. Fucked. I'm fucked. My life is terrible. I can't figure out what fucking laser you get. It's crazy. Sensor turns on as soon as I get up. I'll show you a little bit more of the shop and then I'm getting out of here. That's a soldier fly right here. Right here is a soldier fly. They're living with my worms right now. Soldier fly are interesting. They don't have a mouth. They're done eating. That basically is trying to find a place to lay eggs, which he'll probably lay eggs right back in there and just keep the cycle going. There's one of my cats outside the door. He sees the soldier fly. I don't normally, like running a worm farm, you wouldn't want to do this, but I don't care. I cut my blade blanks out. So like here's a bunch of stuff that's cut, that's getting ready. It's all in the pipeline, different sections. Like this one, this is an SV1. Cut that out, rough cut it, do some of my milling on it. Rough cut, milling, pockets. I do pockets on the handles, inside. This knife is pretty much like almost done. You know, so I cut everything by hand. That's another one of my designs. It's called the Corva. Just not in the mood to work on these. I fucked up a blade the other day for this Corva. Actually, this is a different blade. I had a screw. Here, I'll show you it. Where'd it go? It's fucked here. Look at this. No, it's not it. Looks like I have a lot cut out, but where is it? I don't know where it went. I might have threw it. I probably threw it across the fucking room. It's not gonna cut it. That's the thing. That's what. I'm already like skeptical about them talking about this cutting an 1/8 inch, like in the depth of. I don't. There are guys that I know a Russian guy that's doing that. No one else is doing that. One of the reasons, and I don't know if there's heat. I don't know this for sure, but like plasma torch. Yeah, you could get a plasma CNC and cut out all your blanks on the plasma. You get a scale, which is a hardening of the edge all the way back, and then you have to grind off 1/8 of an inch. Now it doesn't matter so much on the like the handle sides and stuff, but the blade front, you would probably just want to enlarge it. I don't know. That might be something that could happen. I don't know. I don't think the laser would do it, and it's going to take it'll take a long time to do it. I could have all my blanks water jetted. That's the most economical way to cut steel in bulk right now. Is a water jet. Here's my trusty tractor. I just got this running today. I'll show you. Ooh. I did a lot today actually. Couple generators. Just got this running today. Got this for free. Needs a couple parts. It needs a brake or a lock. Bar lock. I had to cut the cord a little bit and shorten it, but it starts right up. This is a fucking Pro Echo. It's a 440. It's a 45 horsepower, or cc, excuse me. This is the biggest one that I own, which my next one is probably going to be a 460 with a 26-inch bar. This is a 271 Farm Boss. Modified by yours truly. This is just my... Oh yeah, this is pretty cool. I gotta probably put edges on this. This is dull. I think it's 3/16. Yeah, look at that. One day I'll do a video on how to sharpen. I got a little bit of property, so we just got hit by 2 hurricanes. Ooh. Hello from Russia, with love from Russia. Yeah, we in the dirty South, Florida. Gotta get that burr, man. That's what you're looking for, is this burr. I don't really know what chain this is. And then I knock that burr off with a flat one. I'll go around, and this blade is not up to par at all. But it's not hard to get it back. Nice. From Germany. I got a German saw. Aren't fucking Stills from Germany? I don't know if you guys make them anymore. You should just keep fucking making them. Yeah, it's from Germany, I'm pretty sure. Interesting. I ran Christmas tree lots for most of my life, and then I owned my own for a couple of years, 5 years, up north. And I'm just, I got generators behind me that I keep track of for my house and stuff. But I'm a chainsaw nut, man. I like working on them. I like figuring them out, making them work, and making them work without a lot of money. I mean, you could start getting crazy buying all the still saws, and I mean all the chains and stuff. Gotten very good at sharpening the rake, setting the rake height, stuff like that. All necessary shit. I was gonna get off, but now I just saw this. It's terrible. And I got too much shit to do, so it's just I want to get both these bigger saws running so that even though this doesn't have a brake and the cord is or the pull cord is short, it'll still run for a while. I need to cut up some trees in the next couple days. Keep cleaning the outside. Whoa. It happens. Probably not gonna sharpen this whole saw, but. Nice to be able to take care of your shit. And all this stuff is planned to break too, so it all has planned obsolescence into it. Maybe not these saws here. This one's actually made in Japan. It's pretty sure it's still in Germany still. Maybe they're Norwegian. I don't know. Damn, somebody cut something crazy with this. I've never cut with this saw. Somebody gave it to me and I fixed it. Cleaned the whole carve out. Reset the pull cord. It's interesting. I get a hold of a lot of different things because people think they're broken, and then I get them running. I'm just going to do this side. Father-in-law and mother-in-law coming tomorrow. So I'm going to do a couple hours of weed whacking tomorrow in the food forest. It's messy out there right now. Finish this tomorrow. That's one direction. Almost done. All right, I'm gonna be getting off, guys and girls. I appreciate you watching. It's been a pleasure. Again, if you subscribe, you'll be more likely to see the giveaway. I'll be giving away a fixed blade on YouTube, and then I'll be doing a folder on Facebook and Instagram. My wife is up there cleaning the birds. I guess I'll show you up there too. My cats. I got five or six cats. That's Tig. That's the building. Here's some of my plants. That's my shooting range over there. My food forest. Doesn't look like much now, but there's a lot of food out here. I just like knives so much that I went full you know what and started making them, and I've never looked back. Almost 10 years now. But I'm probably going to start disconnecting. My wife's not going to want to be on film. part of my property here. That's my cat right there. That's my boy. That's Tig. He hunts with me every day. Follows me around. This is my cat. I just like knives that much that I decided that I wanted to work on them. Started pimping knives and stuff, and then started to try to figure out how to make them. And it's been a journey. But I appreciate you guys watching, man. It's been great. Have a blessed night. I will catch you guys probably tomorrow. Peace.